Good morning. Welcome to my Craft Around the Clock show. I'm Sheila from Sweetie's Creations and Decor. I went ahead and put my coats of paint so that would be good and dry, and I'm going to make sure because I did touch up a little bit. I did use my Undercover Primer first, and then I put 2 coats of Water Taffy on here because it was red, and it was cookies for Santa or something like that. But it was cute, but I wanted to redo it. Hey, there's 2 of them. Let me show them to you so you can see it. I got this. They had a sale. So I've got this one. I love that car. I almost did that today, but I decided I'm going to put that on something else. So here's the other part of the one I'm using. This has got some of the desserts on it, and doesn't that look luscious? We are going to use the little gingerbread house because I love gingies. Good morning. Hey, Nita. So I'm hoping that we're going to make sure this is good and dry. It should be. I've had it under the fan and it doesn't feel wet at all, so it should be good. I got most of it covered up. I may have to go back up over and trim a little bit, but we won't worry about that. So we're just going to take our transfer off. And y'all know, once you take it off this paper, it is there for life, okay? So be ready with where you want to put it. And y'all, it was pretty warm this morning. Already it's warm. The air conditioner's already kicked on. It's only saying 70 degrees outside. So y'all, I did get one of these little tools too. Plus I have the little wooden tool. So you can use, the wood tool comes with a lot of these. This one did not have the tool with it, but I already had tools. I like using this one, but I also got one of these because I saw somebody using one of these and it seemed to be a little bit easier too. So we're just going to go around. It's got some little dots on here too. It's working. Not seeing the change in color yet. So let's see. Now I know their transfers are good. I've seen people use them. So they just had a sale, but they may have another sale. Check out, because I know they've got some other things on sale, and I was able to get these. We did a collaboration with them a couple of months ago with Digital Deco Designs and Essential Stencils and Totally Dazzled. And they are the sweetest people. Ramon and his wife, is it Ramon? It might have been Ramon. His name might be Ramon, or I don't know if it's Ramon or Ramon. But they are the sweetest people. So y'all be sure and give them a follow and check out their items. I've got some beautiful items. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, and it shouldn't take me too long, y'all. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. And remember, you can add heat. So if it's not coming off, you can put a little bit of heat on there. I always forget, but this one's doing pretty well so far. But you can put a little heat on there if it's not coming off. I'm trying to get these little dots they've got on the back and get those. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this bottom. Let's see if we can get this off. And that'll be a little easier. Oh, that's coming off so pretty. That's going to be beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. Now, I might add a little bit of my metallics, some metallic paint on here too. So I hadn't quite decided what I want to do. Now, let me tell you, if you do use this for food, even if you put a food safe coat on there, I would personally put wax paper underneath your food. So if I use this for cookies or something, I will use wax paper. I do the same thing on silver trays. Even if it says it's food safe, it works really, really well. So it's coming off pretty easy. Let me get, there's one little dot right there I didn't get. Let me see if I can get, oh, there we go. I love this. I love their stencils. I've not used them before. I did use their, I've not used their transfers. I've used the stencils. I love the stencils. Love the stencils. There we go. There we go. There we go. This little tool seems to do good. There we go. Now, you don't want to throw this away. You always want to go back and burnish. Always go back and burnish. There we go. The burnishing helps it stay down. It also helps, you know how sometimes you have a little line on the edge that you can kind of see? This helps blend in that little line. Oh, that's looking pretty, y'all. So, so pretty. Let me just put that over there in the corner. Now, if you lift it and you see anything on there, put it back down and do it again. Don't keep pulling, put it back down. So if you see that you didn't get a place, do it and pull it. These are not hard once you get used to doing them. I was scared the first time I did it, but once you do them a little bit, the tools work. If you don't see anything on your top paper, you're doing good. See that? Once you get the edge, perfect, perfect. Oh, that looks good, y'all. Okay, cute. Came out cute. Now, we could put some other things going too. You could put some of those small ones on there if you wanted to. I think I'm going to put this little, I think I'm going to put this on top of the tree. I like it. I can show you the package again in just a sec. Be glad to. It may have a number on there. Okay, see one little place on the edge of that. That didn't go down good, so let's put it back. Can you see okay? It's hard for me to tell with the comments on sometimes to make sure that you can see it. So you can put them on top of each other like that. I love that on the tree. Okay, got one more. Let's see if I decide I want to use that. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on it because I think it'll be too busy. I wish the star was a little, I may have a little bit smaller one. That would be cute on the little house if I had a little smaller one. Let me show y'all the package. There is some, but they're all about the same size. I don't think any of them are any smaller. So this is the package. It's called Merry and Sweet Christmas. It does have a little number down here that you can, I can give you if you want it. But you can find these at Essential Stencils. Merry and Sweet Christmas has this whole piece here. Can't wait to use those. And then it had this. This is the other part. Aren't these going to be cute? I like to use my little one because it seems to have a little bit more control. Get the correct one here, y'all. Keep trying to get it. There we go. I'm thinking a little wax around here. Hey Ruth, how are you? Good to see you. Good morning. So that's what it's looking like completely. I love that. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to take a little bit of metallics in the red and I'm going to brighten up these little balls right here by the house because we've got time. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Beth. Oh, they're so easy. They are. Okay, y'all, let me put just a little bit of the Crimson Tide Metallic. Roll Tide. Christmas. I'm sorry, y'all. But football season's coming, and I am a football nut. I grew up with an older brother. I had to love sports. And I watch a lot of sports, and my husband loves sports, and I watch a lot with him. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this Crimson Tide Metallic. And you know what? I think I'm going to get my little dot tool. Let's see. I'm going to get my little dot tool here. I'm going to get this because this might help us just put a little bit of, maybe better than me trying to paint it on. I think this will brighten it up a little bit with some metallic. Just a little bit. Give it a little bit of extra there. Little bit of extra. I like that. I'm trying to think of what else. I think I'll put a little bit right here. Green on the, that just dressed it up just a little bit. I'm gonna make a bow. I'll put it right here and let it just dry up just a little bit. And I may add something else. I kind of thought about putting something on the, oh, you know what, y'all, I forgot to do the top window has some little flowers too. I don't think I touched those. Let me go ahead and do those real quick before I forget and then it doesn't look uniform. So let's put that there. And that just makes it just have a little bit of a effect. Yes, I like that. Okay. You also could pipe in their, you You could use your Posca pen or anything that you wanted on those and fix the little on there too. So that's an idea. Thank you. Yeah. All right, let's get our bow. And then we might add some other things. We'll let that kind of dry a little bit, and then we'll look. You know, we also got some dots on that little cookie, so that might look good. I also did have some silver out because my kitchen's got brushed nickel, and so I didn't really want to put gold. I know gold would be pretty, and you can mix and match your metals, so I could do some of the gold on there. So I've got a bunch of red, and y'all know that I kind of like the vintage red look too, so I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there. So this one's really long, so we may cut it off or we may make it just go back and forth. Let's see if I can get these. I did strip these, y'all. That was my therapy this weekend, is I did strip. We're not gonna need a real long bow, so we may have to trim it off just a little bit. And sometimes these do twist, and it's hard to not twist them and get them where they're completely straight, but it's a rag bow, so it'll be fine. This material is the same on either side, so you do not have to twist it here, which I love. And this came from Jubilee Fabric. If you've never ordered from Jubilee Fabric, they are the sweetest people, and they send you a sweet card in every order, usually with a Bible verse on it, and it just makes you feel good to do business with them. Okay, let me get this cut. I'm just gonna get this untwisted a little bit. Y'all, sorry my fingers are not wanting to work. We volunteered for, our church had serve day this weekend, and we volunteered, and I cleaned the kitchen. They bought the thing, and you know, you had a window up, and she goes, "Why are you doing that?" I said, "Because you're putting water on it, baby. Don't squirt the handles." She was so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, she was cute. Little blonde. And she was squirting the hose, and she was little bitty thing. She was having such a good time. Of course, you know, her dad was watching her and telling her, you know, be careful with, you know, you have to be careful. But she was doing a good job. Okay, y'all, hold just a minute. That was a little big, and that one was a little big. Okay, let's shake that out a little bit. I do have this little piece here, and I might put that on the bow. So I will have to trim that bow off a little bit, but let me get it on here. Problem. And I'm gonna fool with that bow a little bit, cut it, trim it off. And that's what I had for you today. I'm gonna put a little bit of wax. I'm gonna take my wax and put a little bit of wax on the edges. And I'm gonna take these and just sand them off just a little bit. So I'm just gonna take my sander and do this. And if I can make it look okay, I won't repaint it, but if I can't, then I'll put a little paint on it. So that's what I have for you today.